Hi everybody, Kai Waza with you. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed, if you saw it, I hope you enjoyed part one of our little series going through and looking at models who have been used on several different Hawaiian record covers, different photographs of them. And we're going to continue that look today and wrap it up. I got to post these things up. I'm getting ready to go on a vacation on a cruise. So I'm going to post these up before I go. So it'll be a little while before I post something else, but I hope you enjoy it. Alright, part two begins with this beautiful lady. This is a budget label. Hawaii by the Surfman. This is a lovely record cover. I've always thought this was really pretty, really kind of classy looking. And it wasn't until very recently that I actually realized these two are the same woman. I don't know, I thought for some reason they were two different women, but as I looked at it, I'm like, hey, you know, it's actually just the same lady, I think. And I do know who this one is. Actually, this is Meali'i Horio. Meali'i Horio. She was one of the dancers at the Hotel Lexington Hawaiian Room in New York City, as many of these next ones we're going to see were. These, again, are studio pictures. I don't know the story of all these. If anybody knows, it'd be interesting. You know, like apparently, I don't know, they would take a whole bunch of different pictures, photographers, whoever, and then they would sell those pictures to use for whatever, you know, for record covers or postcards or something. I don't know. We could do different things with them, I guess. But anyway, that's Meali'i Horio, and here she is again with the same idea, same session there on a different record cover. Very nice. And here she is again on yet in a different setting, but this also in a studio photograph, probably in New York, because these ladies are all, I believe, dancers at the Hotel Lexington in the Hawaiian Room in New York City. But there's Meali'i Horio again. And once again, this is probably the same session, and they've just like changed outfits. I think this is her. If not, it's that other lady that's there. But I think this is her also. It's the same group of ladies, different outfits, and then yet another one from, I think, the same session. This is an album by Johnny Coco. Now, Johnny Coco did perform at the Hawaiian Room in Hotel Lexington, so it just makes it, kind of confirms that more, because here she is again. Meali'i Horio and some other dancers from the show. Finally, another picture of Meali'i. This is also a studio photograph, probably taken in New York. Dance the Hula in the Moonlight by Danny Stewart. So she was on quite a few as well. Now we move on to really one of my favorites. I love this lady. I don't know who she is. I did hear from somebody one time who said that it was his mother, but I don't know. You know, who knows? I think she's very, very beautiful. This is one of the early ones, Paradise Found. I don't know her name. But what's interesting is that she seems to be wearing exactly the same outfit, and her makeup seems to be completely the same in every single shot. So I can't help but think all these photographs of her must have been taken in one day, right? I don't know. Here she is again. These are all, except for the first one, all pretty much on budget labels. So, you know, whether they were just photo sessions that were purchased and then used for whatever. I don't know. Trade winds to Hawaii. This is her again. And here's one with her and some friends. Hawaiian holiday. I don't know where this is. I'm assuming it is not Hawaii because on this one here, I'll show you the next one. George Liberace. Yes, that's Liberace's brother. Before Liberace became famous, his brother actually had a band. Also, there's one with the Polynesians, and they're all in this setting. They're all in the same place. Somebody had mentioned to me they thought it was, I think it's called Huntington Gardens in Pasadena, where they have a jungle garden. It may be. I've seen pictures of that, and I'm not completely sure this is that place, but it could also just be, you know, some residents in California. But the musical artists are in California. Polynesians, George Liberace. They're not, this is budget label records. They wouldn't have paid somebody to fly them over to Hawaii to take pictures. So these are in California. These models, most likely living in California. This is not the same person, but it's probably the same setting, probably the same session. I have seen her on other albums for Brazil, advertising Brazil, in exactly the same outfit. But here she is again. Now they're on the beach with the Polynesians. And then one last time, here she is again, and this time, it's the same outfit. And the makeup is identical and all of them too. It's not even like her makeup's different. So I really feel like these must have been taken all on the same day. Frankie Carl. And because they were all together and these ladies were all together, this woman, I wonder, I don't know, I just wonder if this lady might be this lady who is, this is also taken in the same place as those other photographs, and has been used on, you know, budget label records. And her hair's slightly different, but, you know, this is a little different angle, but I don't know, it might be the same lady, but I'm not sure about that one. Okay, anyway, that's her. Then we come down to another one taken at the same place. Now this is the same gardens wherever they are in California on the budget label with a different model. Hawaiian Paradise by the Polynesians. That's the first time I see her. Then she shows up again, different position, same photograph, you know, same model. Hawaii Tattoo the Hawaiians. And she shows up a third time in a slightly different pose here. Sweet Leilani and other Hawaiian favorites. I don't know who she is. And we see her with the group, the Polynesians, which is why I say this, I think, is in California, because they were not in Hawaii when they were performing and recording. And she's here again. And one last time we see her. Again, looks like the same setting. And I'm going to leave you with one last discovery that was kind of funny. Okay, so I saw this picture. I got this album, I think at a thrift store. It's a very old one, Halo Records, which I love, budget label by the National Hawaiian Orchestra, but it's actually Lonnie McIntyre, but for some reason they couldn't use that name. Lady sitting on the beach with a beer, which I thought was interesting. That's illegal now. I don't know if it was then. Apparently not. With her beach ball, very nice. Having a sandwich. Love that picture. And I don't know, this could be Hawaii. I don't know where this is. It could be. Might be, you know, Mexico. Could be anywhere. Then years later, I came across another album. Also a budget label. And I thought, oh, this looks like the same setting as that other picture. Here's a lady, different lady, sitting on the beach with her straw hat and her beers and her sandwich. And I thought, how ironic that she also has a sandwich. I mean, that's... And then it sort of dawned on me, like, oh, you know, I think not only are they the same session, I think it's the same picture. And you put it together and lo and behold, look at that. It's the same picture. Well, that's that. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. And I will see you next time. Take care.